Okay, if you're looking for a stable custom ROM with some useful customizations, then Arrow OS is a best choice for you. If you're a user of Redmi Note 8, Redmi Note 9 Pro, Redmi Note 9s Pro Max, Poco M2 Pro, Redmi Note 10 Pro, and a lot of devices, Arrow OS is officially supported for all of these devices. It's based on Android version 11 with the latest July 2021 security patch, which is we are using right now. As I was talking about Arrow OS, as Arrow OS is a custom ROM with some huge, interesting, useful customizations. It doesn't contain many interesting features, by the way. It comes with some useful customizations, useful features which you need in a custom ROM. This one is Arrow OS in Redmi Note 8, and the previous one was Redmi Note 10 Pro. Features and everything else is almost same. We are talking about this official version. So official version has almost same things in both of these devices and all of the devices which I have already mentioned with you earlier. Let's just talk about some bit of things about Arrow OS. First of all, it mostly has the both of the builds available for all of the devices. For example, the build which has the Google apps and the build which does not have the Google apps. And here the default launcher of course is not the Pixel launcher, even if you use the vanilla build or if you use the Google apps build. The normal launcher which contains some extra features, some bit of extra options for you, like icon pack support and some bit of extra options available for you. Talking about the things you get here in the control center, or basically the quick settings panel, you can customize it according to your preference. And how you can customize it, you have the edit icon available for you. If you click on edit icon and click on the settings icon here, let me just show you, in both of these devices you have the option to customize the quick settings rows. It's up to you. Columns, rows in landscape mode, portrait mode, everything you can customize. And yes, this is also one of those useful features which you need in a custom ROM, because as I always use 2x4, some use 3x4, some use 2x5, or according to their preference, everyone use on their devices. Now moving on to some bit of things in the terms of performance, smoothness, this ROM is good. Icon pack is default one. This might be the POSP icon pack. If you don't know, Potato open source project is a custom ROM which comes with this kind of icon pack, but you can also apply third-party icon packs. It's up to you. And as I previously mentioned you, it comes with those features, some useful features like network traffic indicator which you want in a custom ROM. In the battery section, you can also customize some bit of things here. For example, let me show you in the battery section. Here you can customize the battery icon. You can customize if you want battery percentage in your status bar or not. Everything is up to you. And all of these options by default you don't get in stock ROMs, but here in Arrow OS, as I previously mentioned you, some useful features are available for you. So as in this one, styles and wallpapers, where you can customize according to your preference. Theming is present for you, and of course I always use theming on my devices, so yes, this is available here. Fluid clock, or basically lock screen clock styles, are available for you too. Enable blurs, you can customize the weather, status bar items, and a lot more things. In the sound panel, you can customize that. If you want vibrations, show volume panel on left, vibrate on connect, and etc. in call vibration options are present for you. Yes, all the useful features which you need in a custom ROM are definitely present here. Vibrate etc. options were quite good, and everything else I've already shown you till now, actually quite interesting. Doesn't come with any kind of dedicated menu where you get all these customizations, but these customizations available everywhere. It comes with the app locker support available for you. Face unlock is present, fingerprint is present. You can also see my device is encrypted, so encryption is working perfectly fine. There might be some device specific changes, but most of the things are significantly same for all of these devices. Advanced restart and else, as you can see, some gestures options, system navigation which you can customize. 3-finger screenshot option is available for you. Power menu where you can enable the advanced restart etc. And last but not the least, some system related settings. All these settings I've already shown you till now are quite good. Also, best part is that safety and status is passing, so no worries here. By default, safety and status will be passed on your devices, so you'll be able to use banking apps on your device. Also, in my Redmi Note 8, I haven't rooted my device, and my Redmi Note 10 Pro is rooted. So both of these things, if you root your device or if you don't root, safety net status should definitely pass, and you'll be able to use banking apps on your device. These were the things I just wanted to let you know. Link for all of the supported devices is in the description. I hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share this video. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.